Hey guys, this is Eric. Before we get going with my presentation, I wanted to give you a very short warning message. What you're about to see is 100% AI generated using HeyGen, the video platform. I simply recorded a short clip to create my avatar and record the sound of my voice. Everything else, the entire presentation that you'll see, is created by AI. So just wanted to give you a heads up. Hope you enjoy. Welcome, everyone, to our AI Accelerator Bootcamp session. I'm your host, Eric, and today we're going to explore how the six A1 system and Ask for growth methodology can help you navigate the vast landscape of AI-driven solutions. Let's start by looking at how we got here. This timeline shows the evolution of technology leading to generative AI. So let's have a look at our first slide. As you can see, it takes us from the 1990s when the internet, or I should say the World Wide Web, started. Then we evolved to social media. Yes, we were all connected. After came the smartphone, which completely revolutionized the way we interact with each other. Then you'll remember the marketing SaaS application, the big data concept. At the time it was a problem. Very close after came the IoT, or Internet of Things, and this all led us to what we now call Gen AI. The speed at which these technologies are being adopted is unprecedented. Look at this chart. ChatGPT reached 100 million users in just 2 months, compared to 6 years for Twitter to reach the same milestone. Now, let's dive into the 6A1 system. At its core are the 6 pillars of business. These pillars form the foundation of any successful business strategy, especially when integrating AI solutions. The Ask for growth methodology is how we put these pillars into action. It's a cyclical process that starts with a rough diagnosis and moves through design, planning, and delivery, with a continuous and deliberate communication throughout. This growth loop can be repeated as often as needed, allowing for continuous improvement and adaptation. We recommend a 12-week growth loop followed by a 1-week feedback loop. This 13-week cycle, repeated 4 times per year, helps you break down the path to reaching your objectives, making sure you always stay close to your deliverables. Each week should count. So, how do we apply this to selecting the right AI solution from over 15,000 options? First, we use the diagnosis phase to clearly define our needs and challenges. Then, we design criteria based on our specific business pillars. This helps us narrow down to about 20 solutions that align with our goals. From there, we plan and prioritize, considering factors like integration ease, cost, and potential value generation (ROI). We might do small-scale tests or pilots to deliver and track results. Throughout the process, we communicate with stakeholders to ensure alignment, engagement, and buy-in. Let me show you a few of the reference sites that I use and how we can use AI tools like Claude or ChatGPT to assist in this process. So a very interesting place to start is to look at the global AI ecosystem. They have different maps. So the site is at AIEcosystem.org, as you can see here. And it gives you maps of all the companies that are involved in the AI ecosystem. This map I'm showing for the US, but you can find your country. And if you click, for example, so it gives you like the R&D hubs, all the investors that are involved in AI, and all the companies that are involved in various industries. So, for example, if we click on technology, we would end up here with a list of 2,900 organizations that are involved in AI in the US alone. If we clicked on finance, for example, for the United States, there are 261 organizations that are involved, and all these links are clickable here, and you can go explore. So, interesting place to start your search and your understanding of the ecosystem. But what we're more here to show you right now is where to find actual tools to work with. So one interesting site is AITopTools.com, and this is a big directory. Right now, it's showing 10,000 plus AI tools. We all know that there's that number has uh, grown to over 15,000 now, and they revamped their AI, their UI, and now you can actually browse and search by categories. So, very interesting way to search here. They're more like functions that AI could actually do for you. Another interesting site is futuretools.io, and here as well, you can search, just do a random search, or you can go in various tools categories. You can even search, if you want only free, if you want freemium, GitHub, Google collaborators, and so on. And then there's a bunch of a list of what 2,900 tools that they show where they have more information about. You can click search, and there's a lot more information that's available here for you. Another one is there's an AI for that, and there's an AI for that is very comprehensive. There's a lot of tools that are listed here. This looks more like a Discord page, if you ask me, but you can search through all the categories and all the tools. Basically, they show 15,000 AIs, and they break it down. There's 14,000 that can do tasks for you, and 4,800 that can do jobs for you. So if we go to one, for example, TurboScribe, they would give us access to the website. You can save it in your favorite here, but you can look at reviews. You can look at the jobs that it can do for you. You can visit the website. They have a bit more information, like the key features that they share, and that's it. So with one last one that's interesting is Futurepedia, another kind of directory. They break it down in a different way. They give you the tools, the agents. There is a bunch of tutorials. They list all the innovation. So what, even in a very innovative space, there are new innovations and new advancement coming continuously. So, and then they show you different, so much information. So all of this is to help you go from the 15,000 and break it down to that category that's important for you. So if you want to use AI to build a video, for example, where would you go? Where would you start? So to give you an example, I did searches in various categories and ended up with what I call my short list. It's in an Excel spreadsheet here. I'm going to share at the end of this talk. I'm going to share the entire list that you can download. It's not going to be. It's going to be in a bit more user-friendly format, like a PDF with all the links and descriptions of each element. So in my uh, in my document, I can actually see all the preview of each website and what it does in a nutshell. So I will share with you that entire list. But coming from the diagnosis that we did, understanding where we need to start, what's the first tools that we need to look at. Well, whether it's a video generator, whether it's a writing help category, text generators like ChatGPT, like Claude, like any others here. There's a few that are very well known, but as you can see, the list goes on and on here into these specific categories. And there's a bunch of business tools or research tools or design tools that are also available on the list. So, and you see the list goes on and on. And There's a total in my short lists right now. There's a total of 210, but I actually have over 250 because there's more that are listed elsewhere. And looking at the way we'll be sharing is more in a format where you'll have a list per category and then all the different tools that are that we can use in that category. So all, for example, productivity, marketing, newsletter, writing newsletter, branding, image, art creators. Here you have copywriting tools. So again, the obvious ones are in the list, but the list goes on and on and on and on. And I'll be sharing that with you. See, when you look at the grand total here, we have 256. So a lot of tools, but I've broken down into categories, and that's how you basically move down to your. You go from that 15,000 down to your top 200, and then with the categories that you're looking for, you can break it down further into your top 20, and then you can only explore the top 20 in your categories, or if you need more than one category, like me, you can explore one category at a time and then bring it back down to your top three. So your top 20, maybe your top three in six or seven categories instead of being 20 in just one category, for example. So that's how you come down to that shorter list of AI tools, uh, from 15,000 plus to about 200. And then the next step is to bring it down to about 20. Now, let's say that I've established my priority right now is that I want to establish a very strong video presence. So I'm going to look at all the different tools that are in the video generator categories and study with all the features, the price points, the ease of use. A lot have limitations. A lot start free, but they're very limited for free in the video category because it's a heavy category. And then you break it down to again your short list. And for example, if we look at this breakdown here, well, I brought it down to again a lot of uh, video related video generators and video editors, and HeyGen is one that I particularly like. This is the tool that I'm using right now to do my AI driven videos. So very very good tool, and it's very easy to use. And I did upgrade to a paid version to have access to longer videos and more videos that I could build. But the HeyGen is the tool that I picked. For me, one of the main criterias was being able to do multilingual videos. For some people, it may not be a priority. HeyGen gives a very simple and easy way to take your videos and make them multilingual almost on the spot. So very easy. You can do it using scripts. You can just let HeyGen do the work and do it for you. So very very interesting tool. But the depending on that list of criterias, this is how I go from that big huge list to my top 20 into any given category, and then applying my the criteria that I want to that are important for me. Then I can actually select my top three, my top five, and go explore. For example, HeyGen, in video AI is very strong as well. Synthesia is one that I particularly like as well. Runway is known also in video. Yeah. Descript is interesting if you're looking to take pull out the scripts and translate the scripts in multiple languages. Very interesting tool, very powerful there too. Remix, Brew, Wizard, the list goes on. So there are so many in each category. But depending on your criteria, you can break it down into what tools are the most important for you. All right, so now next thing you need to do is to go from that top 20 that you've identified and break it down to what is the number one or the top two or your first three tools that you want to put in your stack. And if you're just doing this for fun, obviously just go on your personal preferences. But if you're doing this for business, I suggest that you actually develop a list of the criteria that are very important for you. For example, I did a list here of what would be my top 10 personal or business related criteria. So ease of use, quality of output, customization option, AI driven features, for example, template availability, speed of processing, and also cost, obviously. So those are all criteria that you can come up with, that you can develop yourself, or if you want, you can contact me. I can help you with that. But those are all related to your personal situation and what's important to you. And then you can also have a list of what would be important features within the product. So I want to create an avatar of myself. I want to create an avatar. I need localization. I need multilingual. For me, that was a very important one. I need to be able to have scene or script automation, AI driven, obviously. Storyboarding as well could be interesting. Real time collaboration, if you have more than one team member that would be playing with it. So those are all examples, and I put 20 criteria here. What I would do then from those 20, I would say, what are the top 10 criteria for me? And going from those 20 criteria, I identified, for example, that those in pink here would be the most important criteria. So I would have my top 10 criteria. Then if I go down to my list of video generators, I would look at those criteria and I would actually put a score of 1 to 10 for each of these products. Let's say I've identified my top five. So I would do for my top five. I would actually come up with a score of 1 to 10, and that would give me a score here uh, of over 100. In conclusion, the six A1 system and Ask for growth methodology provide a structured approach to navigating the complex AI landscape. By focusing on your business pillars and following a cyclical growth process, you can confidently select and implement AI solutions that drive real value for your organization. This approach will also allow your team to start using AI progressively and grow in confidence and proficiency. Get in touch if you'd like to join us in one of our masterclass or workshops. So this is quite impressive, right? It's not perfect yet, but I'm still impressed with what you can do after recording a 30-second video of yourself to create the avatar, recognize your voice, create the motion. I think it's quite impressive to get to that point after such a short recording. So I hope you enjoyed. And as usual, I want to tell you about our great giveaway. As promised, you will be able to download my entire uh, list of solutions. So the entire spreadsheet of solutions. There's over 250 listed in there, and with the process of how you can get from those that big number and break it down to your top 20, or even the one application that can help you get started. Hopefully that's going to be a lot of help for you. And I want to also introduce the fact that at 6A1 we do help you with putting together the entire program from diagnosis all the way to implementation and delivery. So if you need help, please contact us. And we do have a program where we offer a grant of $1,000 to help companies that may need a little boost. So please apply and book a call, and we'll see if you qualify for the grant, and hopefully you do, and we can get started together shortly. Finally, I want to remind you to check your inbox, look for tomorrow's guest speakers. Tomorrow is a special day. We don't have three, but four guest speakers tomorrow, four sessions, and tomorrow is French Day. So, four sessions in French with English subtitles. Hope you appreciate. And make sure to check out the guest websites, the free giveaways from our guests, and we will see you shortly. Bye for now.